And then same thing on Ripple BTC. We drew these lines a couple weeks ago, and again, like if I just would ever listen to my own TA, my own analysis on these spaces, maybe I'd be rich. But again, 2-3 months we drew these lines on the space, and I said, you know, when we get up here, and sure enough, we got up here, and I said, where's it going to stall? Up between these two boxes, and we got up here and we stalled. We actually did worse than stall. I was hoping we'd maybe do one of these. We did a nice little crash instead, but again, we washed out the leverage like we had just talked about on Coin Analyze. So I think a lot of that selling wasn't really people wanting to sell Ripple. That was just people in their leverage positions getting wrecked, and the price holding up. So same thing here, just a waiting game. We talked about it originally, saying this box, you know, this area here is going to be the trouble area. It has been the trouble area. So if we get back up in here, I'm going to expect the same thing. I'm not going to, if we're up here next week on the space, it's going to look bullish, but you know, the same concept of, you know, is this really it? You know, meaning the breakout to $10 or more, or is it going to do like one of these first? And I would predict that it's probably going to go sideways in this range, but who knows? Maybe this was all we needed to get this rejection that we had. But anyway, once we get above this area, that was the other thing we were talking about, is however we do it, whether we go sideways or whether we just blast straight through, kind of irrelevant. I think the point is once you're up here, this area here is just an air gap. Like this whole area, which is like a 2x against Bitcoin, I think. 2x or more. Yeah, 150%. So you could even wait to long Ripple if you're not long. Wait for Ripple BTC to get up here. And Ripple might be $4 at this time. But once it gets up here, I think it's going to teleport 2x against Bitcoin. So even if Ripple is $4 and you waited, you know, let's say it does something like this, and you waited until like here, you waited until there to get long, and it's $4, I think we're going to teleport to $10 like very, very, very fast. So again, something to watch. Unfortunately, though, the name of the game and the theme of these spaces for the last month or so has been just chop. Again, I wish I listened to my own analysis more sometimes and just sold everything and stopped trying to trade. But yeah, it just says chop to me.